It feels good. I always believed in myself. That was the whole game plan. Even declaring, bet on myself and have faith in myself and my ability. And the coach believe in me, so I'm ready to get to work.
Anthony, we saw the emotion when
I kind of got it before the draft. They told me if it was a chance and a possibility that they could get me, they were going to get me. So once I seen the fourth pick was up, I kind of already knew it. And then I got the call, it solidified everything for me.
Anthony, we saw the emotion from you whenever that pick came in. What does it mean to you to step into an organization that's been known to produce great quarterbacks like Peyton Manning and Andrew Luck and to carry that legacy?
It means a lot. For one, even having that whole franchise just trusting in me and believing in me, that means a lot to me, first of all. And even getting to this moment, to this point, that definitely means a lot to myself as well. So, it's just a blessing. I'm ready to get to work. And like you said, two legends were playing here before me, and I'm just ready to, carry the torch.
So what type of player can you tell the Colts fans that they're going to be receiving at quarterback?
I'm pretty sure they already seen the film. I'm a dynamic player on the field, but I'm ready to be a quarterback, not just an athlete that everybody see me as. I'm ready to be a quarterback and lead a team.
Anthony, you said that you're not calling yourself Cam Jackson anymore. What have you learned from yourself throughout this process?
That I'm just as good as those guys. I'm here for a reason. Those guys are great. I love those dudes, but it's time to make a legacy of my own and try to make kids want to be like me.
Have you spoken to any other quarterbacks since you going through this process?
Like NFL QBs. I trained with a couple of them, but I haven't communicated with a lot of them. Hopefully that change soon.
Anthony, how excited are you to play on an offense with guys like Michael Pittman Jr. and Jonathan Taylor?
Those guys are great. Weapons in their own. All I gotta do is get them the ball, and they're gonna carry, do the rest. So I'm excited. I'm ready to get them the ball.
Talk about your time in Florida, playing for the Gators, the SEC. Do you feel like playing there and against great defenses in the SEC kind of prepared you for this moment?
It was a blessing playing games with, just growing up there and eventually going to play at the University of Florida. It was a blessing. And like you said, the SEC, a whole bunch of, bullies in that league. And playing against Georgia, Bama, Tennessee, Kentucky, schools like that, it kind of forces you to, play at a different level and kind of be a professional early. So, I feel like that's prepared me to where I am now.
What was the conversation like with Coach Steichen? What was the conversation like with Coach Steichen?
He talks about the way the Eagles did and the way they work with Jalen Hurts in their offense. So I'm definitely excited to get to work with him. And he's told me, we're gonna do great things. So I'm looking forward to it.
Was this process everything you thought it was going to be?
Definitely, but I didn't realize it was this long. It feels good that I'm finally picked. I know where I'm going. I'm ready to play ball again.
Anthony, there are a ton of lessons to be learned from the game of football. What does the game of football mean to you?
It means a lot. I talked about it before. Football kind of raised me. My mom was always busy. My pops wasn't there as much. So I kind of leaned on football. My coaches to raise me. I learned a lot of lessons through this game. It's got me to many places throughout my life. It's even got me here. So I'm definitely thankful for this game, and I'm just ready. I'm just ready.
Anthony, are you ready to compete with Gardner Minshew? Are you ready to compete with Gardner Minshew?
Oh yeah, that's one of the QBs I train with.
Nice.
So I'm pretty familiar with him, and I know he's a dog, and he's gonna push me. So I'm ready to get to work.
Anthony, what's your
Do you feel like you call yourself an NFL quarterback?
It feels good. I'm finally a professional. I just got a big smile on my face because I've been dreaming about this my whole life, and now it's real. People can look me up and it says NFL quarterback now. So, I'm ready to get to work. I'm ready to play ball again.
Having seen what Shane Steichen has done with young quarterbacks like Jalen Hurts, have you seen that and kind of seen what you may be able to do in his type of offense going forward?
Oh, definitely. Whenever I see a mobile QB playing, I turn the TV on so I can watch it. So I was definitely watching Jalen Hurts a lot last year. I didn't know Coach Steichen was the one orchestrating all that until like after he got hired. I'm like, okay, if there's a possibility I go there, we could make something work. And he's been preaching that to me. So I'm definitely ready to see. I'm ready to, control the offense.
Would you ever reach out to Jalen Hurts to kind of maybe get some advice on how to shake off some of that doubt that he had to face?
I talked to him before when I was in high school. That was a while ago, but now I definitely want to, get some advice from him, get some advice from all the other NFL QBs, just so I can help myself and help myself in this game.
Anthony, welcome to Indianapolis. Colts fans have been asking for a QB for months now. What works well for you when it comes to handling that pressure?
First of all, thank you for that. But handling pressure, I feel like I've been doing that my whole life. So this isn't anything new to me. Playing at UF, being from Gainesville, there's a lot of pressure behind that. A lot of people expect you to do certain things. I wore number 15 at Florida. Tebow did great things there, and it kind of forced me to elevate myself. So dealing with pressure, I feel like it just pushing me to shine even brighter. So I'm excited. No pressure on me. I just got to be prepared for the moment.
Is there any quarterback in the league?
Dual threat quarterbacks. You have Jalen Hurts, Lamar Jackson, Cam Newton. How are you going to come into your own in Indianapolis?
Hey, we're gonna see real soon. I'm gonna be able to showcase that on the field. I can't tell you what it's gonna be like right now because I don't even know. But we definitely gonna see what it's gonna be like.
How do you think Frank Reich can mentor you in that? How do you think Frank Reich can mentor you in that?
Frank Reich.
He's in Carolina. He's in Carolina.
What about what about cold weather? What about cold weather? Playing in cold weather,
Cold weather. I kind of been prepping myself for that. Especially throughout last season because I knew there was a chance I would come up. Being from Florida, I'm just used to the sun. Used to the swamp. But cold weather, I don't think it's gonna faze me. I'm a pro quarterback now, and that comes with the game.
Anthony, there's a couple plays last year that they gave like Mahomes type of plays that you made. Did you watch a lot of Patrick Mahomes and now you get to compete against him? Kind of interested to know your opinion on that.
Honestly, when I see great QB play, I always try to turn the film on. So we watch a lot of Mahomes, watch a lot of Justin Herbert or Joe Burrow, Jalen Hurts. We used to watch all that stuff back at UF, in the film room, and it was similar to the stuff we ran. So whenever we did have plays like that, and I was able to make that play, I'm like, okay, and that was good.
Anthony, you talked about
I'll miss my teammates, definitely miss those guys, coming in with those guys, battling with those guys, bleeding with those guys, crying with those guys, having fun with those guys. Definitely want to meet them, but now it's a new journey, got new teammates, and it's time to build relationships with them.
Anthony, you talked about being a quarterback, not just on the field, but can you talk a little bit about what you might want to do in Indianapolis off the field?
Oh, I definitely want to be in the community, The way I grew up, I didn't have anybody to look up to. I didn't really have anybody to help me. I didn't really have anybody to give me advice as much. So I definitely want to be involved in the community and help the younger generation.
Anthony, if you have one thing you could say to Colts fans now, what would that be?
Thank you. Thank you for trusting in me, believing in me. Thank you for the whole franchise. From the GM, the owner, the coaches. Just thank you. I'm ready to get to work.
One more. How do you feel about being third quarterback for the first time that black quarterbacks are selected 1, 2 in a year? Next.
It feels good, not even because we're black QBs, it's just because, we were selected. This is something we all worked for throughout our whole life, just coming up with those guys, it feels good. Bryce and CJ, we were at the Elite 11 together, so we have memories, we've been working together, we've been grinding with each other throughout this whole process. Even at the combine, just chopping it up with those guys, I haven't seen them in a while. So it's not so the fact that we're black QBs, that's a blessing in itself, but, just the fact that we were selected, that's the most thing we could ask for right now at the time.